I want to talk about how out of hand gamers have gotten over Epic's store. A lot of people don't like Epic Store, mostly because it doesn't have as much functionality as Steam, even though Steam Store has been around 10 times longer. And it's really hard for them to just have all this stuff out the gate, right? But regardless, people have been really upset. And I really noticed the trend when they announced that Borderlands 3 would be an Epic exclusive for, what is it, for the first 6 months or a year. And when that happened, people went and they stormed every Borderlands games Steam page and they swarmed it with downvotes to try and make a point about how they're not happy about that. In a way, I understand, because I'm not happy about it either. I also, I stream. I make content. I have to buy the game kind of early. I can't wait 6 months. So what's gonna really happen? What's gonna happen is I'm gonna end up probably having to pick it up twice. So once for my boys on Steam and once for my boys on Epic. You know, people are talking about how like it's not fair that they get to hold on to the games and no one else can have them until that way like you're forced to use their platform. Well, why else would you use their platform? All your games are already on Steam. How are they supposed to compete with that? The only way that they can compete with that is to force you to use their stuff. I have 300 games on my Steam. I'm sure a lot of you guys have more. Right? How many games you got on Epic? You got Fortnite. And whatever free games they've been giving along the weeks. No one's complained about those, by the way. Everyone's like, oh, they think they slick. And then you log on, you pick up your free game. Because it's lit. Like, and I have the free games that have been given because they give out a free game every week, and now they start giving out 2 free games every week too. Right? I have those, and I have Fortnite. And eventually, my Epic game list is going to rival my Steam game list. And then there'll actually be a decision to make. Because at this point, there isn't really a decision to make. You look at it, Steam has everything and it has all of my favorite stuff. Why would I ever move on? Instead, you get upset because you can't have all your stuff on one centralized platform. That's fine. But we were quiet when we downloaded. We were quiet downloading League of Legends. We're quiet downloading Apex. We're quiet downloading Fortnite. But now that you have to use it for something else, now it's a problem. I think that. So anyway, but like, this is just me talking about the everything, right? But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the amount of hate that people get, the developers. So Epic does a whole bunch of amazing things. They'll look at your small company and go, hey, we're gonna pour money into you, and all we ask is that, first off, like these people, they're struggling to eat. Every artist is starving. People look at you and they're like, I want a great game. I also want it to be affordable. I also want you, like they're just spoiled. Everyone's spoiled. They want a whole bunch of things and they don't want the developer to have any sort of assistance in that manner. So Epic, they only take 12% from people. Steam takes 30%. Epic, they help you get your game out there. They'll do stuff like they'll invest into your company. They'll assist you in the process of getting your game out. They'll help you hire people. They'll do these things so your game can get out so they can have it on their store, right? And what does Steam do? Steam does literally nothing. The only thing Steam has that was there first. And is that how we're gonna live the rest of our lives? Whoever is there first is the greatest. Even if someone comes along doing better for the devs. Because you know, the devs are the one making the games. If developers stop having a good time, right? We'll just stop receiving new things. And before you know, we'll end up with games that don't get patched, Apex, and we'll end up with monstrosities. But like Epic, then you know, I don't like their store too much. Just because I'm so used to Steam and accepting change is hard, right? But they're doing a lot of things right for the developers. You know, I don't think that's a bad thing. But anyway, I veered off topic again because I hate myself. The point is that there's this game. It's like Animal Crossing, Pokemon, like mixed sort of game. And it's called Ooblets or something. Something like that. You know, it's definitely called Ooblets. And the companies, like the company that made it, it's like a guy and a chick or something, like it's 2 friends, whatever it is, right? It's a couple people and they've been receiving the biggest hate mail. They've been getting hate mail. They've been getting kill yourselves. They've been getting, you better hope that we never find your addresses. Like, they've been getting scuffed. Why? Because they decided to make their game an Epic exclusive except on Steam. So they looked at them and they're like, hey, Epic said they'll help us get our stuff out there. And Steam said we'll take more than twice as much as Epic. It's a no-brainer for them because they get to eat now. They get to save money to make another game. You want your ooblets too? Like you'll get ooblets too now. But if they put it on Steam, you might get ooblets too. Or even worse, you'll get ooblets too. It'll be worse than ooblets 1, and then the company will die. And you know, everyone always, every time a company dies, oh no, why'd this happen? I love this company. Ain't do nothing for the darn company. You spend all your time pirating their stuff or something, and you talk about how much you love them, right? Like, if you love them, if you love video games, if you love art, then you would be happy to see the developers eat because they brought their stuff to Epic. You go support that Epic store. Now, not to sound salty, right? I remember, I like Steam, right? But, yo, Steam ain't never done that for me. I log on to Epic, I get free things. I'm sitting on Epic, and like they have that creator program for me, right? They have that creator program for me, my boys, everyone that's trying to eat. They might not handhold you and launch you to the top, right? But they say, hey, look, here's your dirt path. If you can walk it well enough, if you can run it, if you can get across this gap, more power to you. What does Steam do? Steam says good luck. Twitch say good luck. But that's irrelevant, right? Because we're gonna talk about that some other time maybe, right? But anyway, like, it's insane to me. And the worst part is that people are going, oh, what do you mean that's just how people are? No. Now, I'm not saying people are good, right? But we're not just going to band-aid hate mail over, no, that's just normal gamer rage. No, we're not. That's a problem. You can't get upset at somebody for them trying to make money and then threaten to kill them. Especially not in a world where people actually kill others. Like, you know, if this was a world where that never happened, it'd be kind of ugly, but like, I wouldn't be here complaining right now. But there's a world where people literally die because other people get upset at insane things like this. Now the thing, like, the devs, they made a post and they're like, hey, it was a stupid miscalculation on our part to not think that gamers would get so upset. No one, under any circumstance, you should never get up and think to myself, I'm gonna go send hate mail. Because if you're doing that, you probably, man, I wanna say you ain't shit. That's what it is. Like you're nobody, you're nothing. You're a waste of space if that's how you think that you're gonna get up and spend your day. I feel bad for these ooblets guys. They didn't do anything wrong. I went ahead and I scrolled through their whole Twitter feed because, like I said a couple days ago, I don't got nothing better to do. I'm just out here. I'm the light side version of you guys sending hate mail. I'm the defender. I'm white knighting for these guys. And anyway, that's it. The terrible mentality towards developers trying to survive. Now, if you guys hit up those Patreons and, oh boy, actually, anyone who, so the video's not gonna have a ton of views, right? But anyone, you better not type in the bottom. You better not type, oh, well, I go to the Patreons and I do this, I do that. Cause then it's not about you, shut up! Like, it's for the people that are wrecking it. We don't need you just beating your meat. Like, mental masturbation, like, we don't need this. Like this is a video, and you know, maybe one guy that's like that will see it, right? And he's gonna say, F this guy, he not nothing either. But I know I'm right though. That's it, I'm out of here. Good God.